Now, in other news, a new LGBTQ bill passed in Uganda is causing trouble for its politicians and making them unwelcome in Washington. The country's Speaker of the House has had his U.S. visa canceled, which, according to Kampala, is nothing more than political cherry-picking.
First of all, you will cancel all our visas. And by the way, you are right. For me, I have no problem with the way a country manages their affairs. My only problem with these people is single picking. This law here was signed by the President of the Republic of Uganda. May I invite America, Canada, Britain, the entire European Union to also cancel the visas of Mr. Museven.
Well, we've got our correspondent Umaima Ichar on this story right now. We're crossing live to her. Umaima, can you tell us more about this new LGBTQ bill in Uganda, and what has Washington's reaction been to it?
Now, right after this bill was passed, Parliamentary Speaker Anita Among had her U.S. visa denied. Now, the United States has long been warning Uganda of repercussions, of economic repercussions, in case they decide to put this bill out. Now, the same-sex relations in Uganda, as well as in other 34 African countries, have long been illegal. This is nothing new. But this new law goes even further, and despite Western attempts to try to scare Uganda away and to try to scare it with sanctions and condemnations, the bill was passed today, this morning, with only 2 lawmakers being against it. Now, this new law is considered to be one of the world's toughest anti-LGBT laws, and according to governmental officials, this is only to preserve family values and Ugandan values as a whole. Now, some of the points of the law include the death penalty for aggravated homosexuality, as well as a 20-year-long prison sentence for promoting homosexuality. Now, this is nothing new in Uganda, and since 2014, they've been discussing anti-LGBT laws, but at the time it was much less restrictive after the West has threatened yet again to suspend the aid that it sends to the country, as well as put some visa restrictions on Ugandan citizens.
All right, that was RT correspondent Umaima Ishar. Thanks for bringing us those details.
We're just getting some more reaction to the government in Uganda signing into law new anti-gay, anti-homosexuality laws involving, in some cases, the death penalty. Andrew Mitchell, Foreign Office Minister here, has called, well, he said he's appalled that the government of Uganda has signed what he calls deeply discriminatory anti-homosexual laws. He said the legislation undermines protections and freedoms of all Ugandans, and he goes on to say that he is firmly, or the UK government is firmly opposed to the death penalty in all circumstances, and the UK would continue to stand up for these rights and freedoms in Uganda and around the world.